Peace, everybody. It's Elle from the Jewelry Drop. And as promised, I'm coming to you with topics of your choice. First topic I received was, why is it so hard for women to find their tribe as they get older? I thought this was an excellent topic because um, I've had a lot of people tell me this. Like, the older I get, it's harder to either make friends or, like, when you outgrow friends, to kind of find, how to trust new women that come into your life. So I'll start with me personally. So when I really, start going through my awakening, and I left corporate America, I left Christianity, my whole circle of friends changed. Some because I wasn't a Christian anymore, some because I didn't fit into the corporate mold anymore, I suppose. Um, and then some because I decided, like, you know what, we're not even on the same vibration anymore. That's not what I want to be around. So I'm gonna exit left. So I've been very, very lucky to basically manifest different types of friends that I needed at different stages of my growth. But I will say, a lot of women I run into had the same problem as the young lady that gave me this question. And I think the number one issue is trust. We don't trust each other. We grow up in this like competitive type of situation, like, oh, she thinks she cute, oh, don't look at my man, da 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 da. And it's like, you never really hear growing up uh women, maybe your mom or your aunts or whatever, really, tell you how important women relationships are to you. And hopefully, as I grow and if I ever have my own children, I'll be able to tell other young women how important these female relationships are. Another thing is, let's just keep it real, jealousy. If you start doing things differently or better, and you notice that your friends don't want to be around you anymore, or all of a sudden y'all bumping heads a lot, or it's just like some weirdness, they probably jealous. And like, jealousy has to be like one of the nastiest emotions, feelings that can creep into someone's mind. Jealousy can destroy a lot, and I've seen it happen a lot. And nobody's ever going to actually tell you, oh, I'm jealous of you. They'll never say that. That's the last thing they're going to say, is that they're jealous of you. But a lot of times it is jealousy. Sometimes it's insecurity. Like, I know when I left corporate America and like people were saying, little smart things or whatever. Even people that I had talked to ahead of time, like, look, we need to do our own thing. We need to work for ourselves, blah, blah, blah. And they were all with it. But then when I finally took that leap, it was like, then it was like a lot of negativity coming towards me about, like, well, what if this and what if that, and you shouldn't do this, and oh my God. And it's just like, don't put your insecurities on me. Like, I'm fine. Like, I'm not saying that every day is going to be easy, but just because you would never take that leap doesn't mean that my decision is going to be, something that's going to destroy my life. So those are just some of the things. Now, the young lady also said that in conjunction with this question, it's like she feels like sometimes things will be okay when you're single and you got all your friends, but then if you end up, getting into a relationship, then some friends really are like, I can't be bothered anymore. And that goes back to the jealousy thing again, because there's no reason why you can't balance your relationship with your friends and relationship, with your significant other. Now, some of us females do be acting different when we get a dude, and I know you be having hearts in your eyes and everything when you first get a dude and you go and disappear for a little bit. Everybody does it. I get that. But some girls do be acting brand new. Like, I've had some friends that, got married and then act like they was too good to hang with me because I was single, like that's that weird stuff. And then, about a year into their marriage, when they bored, then it's like, oh girl, why we'll never go out and da da da. I miss doing this, I miss doing that. And I'm like, yeah, I'm good. But it's just, I don't know. I've been very grateful and lucky that I just have a really good tribe around me. And we may not see each other every day, but we always keep in contact. We don't judge each other. That's another thing. Women like to judge each other. Like, I mean, we talk about each other like, y'all already know how we talk about each other. But I feel like a lot of times it's hard to find women that you trust or that you will want to be around, and fear that they're going to judge you about your life and your decisions. And nobody wants to feel judged when they're trying to tell you about an issue or a problem. So those are just some things that, stuck out in my head when she asked me this question. And so I just want y'all to leave some comments. Let me know y'all's experiences with trying to find your tribe or trying to make new friends or even maintaining, current relationships. And just setting this off, probably 5 to 6 years ago, my circle was completely different. And that's something that a lot of us are going to have to not be scared about. The people you start with are not going to be the people you finish with. And sometimes that is a very scary thing, and sometimes it sucks. But in order for you to grow and in order for you to live the life you want, you're going to have certain people around you. Point blank, period. And some people can't come. And if some people stick around, they're going to be dragging you and dragging you. Or you're going to be dragging them around, I should say. So you can't be scared to change your circle. And I'm not saying be one of those people, because I hate when I see this all the time. Yeah, I'm cutting off all these people. It's 2018, blah, blah, blah. And so I remember someone posted, like, if you gotta cut off everybody every year, the problem is you. They said I didn't, but it's some truth to that, for real. Ain't no reason why you gotta cut off everybody every year. Are you sure you're not the problem? Aren't you the common denominator in all of this? Like, let's be for real here. So sometimes, you gotta reflect on yourself, because if you feel like everybody is, doing something to you all the time, because I've been there before, like, especially with like relationships, like women, we do this a lot, like, oh, these guys this, these guys that, oh, we're the good men, blah blah blah. But then it's like, all right, well, what can I change about myself? What am I doing? What vibration am I on? What frequency am I on, to where I keep attracting these same type of people? And sometimes it could just be that you are going through growth, so you're going to have to shed all of these people, and it's going to hit you bam, 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 bam. Relationship, jobs, friends, family, all types of crazy stuff. It's just going to all be like a storm or something, and they'll naturally shed themselves. But we always need to look in the mirror and see what we're doing, because maybe if we weren't taught how to be a good friend or a good girlfriend, or a good wife or a good mother, there are things that we're going to have to learn, trial and error. So that's one thing I've been trying to learn on this journey, is to always be like, dang, what could I have done differently? What did I say that might have sparked this? Or what will I do next time? And it's like, that could be scarier than like looking at yourself. Just having dialogue with yourself can be scarier than having a talk with any of your friends or family, which sounds crazy to some people, but some people know exactly what I'm talking about, because that's ego. Ego will keep you from ever admitting that you have faults, or that you did or said something wrong that caused a situation. So I just want to leave y'all with that. Leave me some comments.